ow. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Okay. No, let's sit. Sit. I know. Come on, just sit. What do you need? Ow! Olha. Good morning, friends, and welcome back to another Perspire video with me. Today we are going to be giving you some glute activation workouts. If you don't know already, my glutes are very, very lazy. Yes, they seem to just not want to grow at all, and I have found the reason why. My glutes are what you call a lazy glute. What I have is what you call a lazy butt syndrome. Yes, it's real. What that is basically the muscles in our glutes just seem to not want to wake up and stimulate itself to grow in muscle depth. With some of us who do have the lazy butt syndrome, it'll actually be a little bit harder to grow our glutes in normal glute isolation workouts. We do have to do them as well, but then we also have to add in some glute activation workouts alongside with it so that we can wake it up from its snoozing, so that it can wake up and get its job done by growing, you know, growing in size. I can say that I've been doing this glute activation workout for around about 5 months now, and I am seeing the biggest difference that I've ever seen in my glutes. Even Gavin looks at my butt in a different way now. Yes, I'm telling you, these are a butt game changer. For a very, very long time, my glutes were perky, nice and perky. They were nice and perky and cute. But now, they're just a little bit more wow. They used to look like this, and now they're a little bit more perkier like this, you know? If you're one like me with a lazy butt syndrome, this is going to be your holy grail. Tell you now. With glute activation workouts, you will need these, and they are resistance bands. I will pop in the link below where I got mine, but obviously you can get any ones that you want. Some break easily, but these, I've been working in them for like 5 months now, and they have been great on me. They haven't broken or anything like that. I do my glute activation workouts at least 3 to 4 times at home, and then obviously I do my glute isolation workouts in the gym as well. So I'm lifting heavy, you know, doing different workouts at home depending on how I feel and what time and what day of the week it is. I use the extra heavy resistance band and then the heavy band. Today I'm going to be showing you some easy glute activation workouts that, you know, you can do at home in your own time and, you know, get that nice perky booty that you're looking for. Even if you've got a nice shape of a bum already, you can help lift it with these exercises. It's actually amazing. I'm not gonna lie, amazing. What you want to do is pop these a little bit above your knees. So first of all, we are going to be doing what you've seen already is our butt pulses. So we're going to be doing our squat pulses, and this is our 2/3 of our squat. So you're not going all the way down because that's going to really work the quads. We don't want to do that, okay? We're going to be lifting it slightly up, not squeezing. We're not going to be squeezing that butt, but we're going to be going right down and pulse. Okay, so all you can feel is literally your heels on the contact of the floor, and you're pushing yourself up. You will feel that glute activation in this area here. We're gonna pulse. So this is the first exercise, okay? Where I usually do around about 20 reps. Bring them a little bit closer, and then it's gonna be our butt squeezes. This is gonna be pushing your butt back a little bit further and squeeze. Remember, these hips here, they are squeezing in, your knees pushing out, your glutes in. Squeeze, squeeze, and squeeze. Remember, you're pushing from the heels into your glutes, squeeze. Again, I do around about 20 of them. You want to really shake them glutes and wake them up. A little bit about this is that sometimes people just do the movement. So some people will stop here, whenever you can actually squeeze that little bit further in. It's all about that pelvic movement when it comes to the glutes. If you don't do that extra inch of a squeeze, opening up your pelvic, then it's not going to work. After this, we're going to be lying on the floor. What I want you to do is kind of put your feet together in like a triangle, and what we're going to do is this. We're going to be opening and closing our fridges. Yes, opening and closing. This area to pull it through, okay? Pull it all the way up. If you need a little bit of a help, just use your hand to push it a little bit further. You want that real stretch so that you're forcing your glutes to stretch and activate. And 20 of these. I swear, see, even whenever I'm just sitting down doing this, like literally, this is the easiest movement ever. I'm starting to sweat. I'm starting to sweat. This is a little bit harder. Do you ever just get, whenever you get one side that just doesn't do things properly and doesn't want to cooperate? Because these are resistance bands, what you want to do is control that movement. So instead of opening and then just closing, really give that tension when you're closing. Work with the resistance bands. Ooh, I'm sweating already. What is this? So after these, we're going to straighten up our legs. Okay, you can do it on the other side, but just for like, you know, easy movement purposes for me. So you're lifting from your heel, okay? You should really feel it in your hips here, like the strain. That's when you know the pelvic movement is getting there and your glutes are activating as well. Legs straight, just lift them up. So at the gym, you can easily, instead of using a resistance band, use a weight, get a dumbbell, pop it on here, and just do this exact same movement, perfectly fine. It's just that I find that the resistance bands just work that little bit more in glute activation. So I use these to activate my glutes, and then whenever I'm at the gym, I build them glutes. Whenever I first started fitness and was doing this exact exercise, I actually thought I was doing my waist, but that goes to show that what a little bit of knowledge can do to help your gains in muscle building. Woo! Next, we have our hip thrusts. These are my ultimate favorite because I feel them the most. This is one of my favorites, especially with resistance bands, because if sometimes with this, when you don't have a resistance band, your legs, you tend to grip them forward, and that's not where you're going to get the glute activation. Remember what I told you is that your knees have to be facing out and your pelvis has to be, you know, sucking in. That you can only get that whenever your knees, you have that thought of your knees sticking out like this. You know what I mean? Okay, so you are going to be in a 90-degree angle when you thrust your legs, your glutes up. Okay, so there's a very big mistake on how people sometimes do this. They kind of just thrust. Yep, that's for sure a thrust, okay? But there is that pelvic movement where you can go further in. That's going to be your glute activation, okay? Right. Really push from those heels. You'll feel a little bit on your hamstrings and really push through, okay? It's that squeeze that's really going to get your glute activation. I love these ones, especially if you're in the gym as well. If you really want to build the depth of your glutes, then just put a little weight here. And actually at the gym as well, I like to bring my resistance bands, so it's doing a little bit of both. It's activating and growing. Remember to really squeeze at the top, all the way up. Get that booty squeezing. Woo! You'll feel weird if your legs are a little bit like this. You'll feel that it's the wrong muscles connecting if your legs are not straight up like this. See, when you're like this, you can feel it even now. Try it, give it a go and see how it feels, okay? Basically, you'll feel that your hamstrings are working a lot more and your glutes won't get activated. So just pushing even those legs a little bit further down, like a little bit closer to your butt, and doing some donkey kicks. So just making sure again, 90-degree angle, and kicking back. Doesn't need to, you don't need any heavy weights or anything like that. You're just trying to activate your glutes. Perfect exercise. This is where the bands will start to move a little because there's so much resistance. I'm pulling, but it's fine. If you have a look, I have already started to sweat within just one set of that. Try doing those different exercises 3 to 4 times round and you will really get results from them. I can promise you that whether you have a booty or not, you're gonna find improvement within your booty gains. Even if it's not in your workouts at the gym, then just do it at home when you're chilling, watching TV. I told you already before, I have been getting really lazy and not heading to the gym, and yes, that is my bad. But when I'm at home, I still get my workouts done. You know, different forms of workouts, great to get that heart pumping. And if having a bigger, plumper booty is your goal, then add these in to your workout. Honestly, I never knew that the lazy butt syndrome was real. Honestly, Google it. To find out that that was a thing, and then finding exercises and workouts to actually activate them, this is my holy grail now. Yes, I'm gonna finally get the booty that I want. Yes, not for anyone else, but for me. I have a motto, and that is sharing is caring. Because I care for you guys, I want to share with you guys. And obviously, I only share things that work for me. I will never show you guys something that does not work for me. You know, I am true to myself. If it works for me and I think it could work for you, I will share it to you guys because yous are my siblings, like my siblings. If I share it to my siblings, then I share it to my siblings. So I hope you enjoyed this Perspire video, and I hope that this will help you towards your booty gains. If you're new to my channel and you haven't already, go click the subscribe button. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you don't miss a video with me. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!